The final day started before dawn for the party leaders, every hour vital as the campaigning draws to a close. From north to south and in the other direction, a frantic last push to get their core messages across to voters. The Prime Minister began his day at a dairy, the metaphor, of course, based on delivering, in his case delivering Brexit. Exhaustion and tension are inevitable at this stage of the campaign, and the hashtag Fridgegate began trending on social media after one of Johnson's aides swore in exasperation at a journalist.
Morning, Prime Minister. Will you come on Good Morning Britain, Prime Minister?
And the Prime Minister appeared to retreat into a walk-in fridge to escape the media. But he'd warmed up enough by the time he reached his next stop at a pie factory in Derbyshire.
Tomorrow, crucial choice facing the country. Do you go forward, get Brexit done, unite and level up across our country, or do we waste a year, 2 years more, dither and delay with a ruinous economic policy under Corbyn and McDonnell, propped up by Nicola Sturgeon? That is the choice.
Corbyn is Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour Party leader, who's been lagging behind in the opinion polls but is still optimistic of a late turnaround. He began his day in Glasgow, laying out what a Labour government would mean for voters.
They can elect a government that will eliminate child poverty across Britain. They can elect a government that will end the cruelty and the injustice of universal credit. They can elect a government that will give hope to the next generation by investing properly in education for the future all across the UK.
In Scotland, the nationalist SNP leader was offering a fresh choice of vegetables. Nicola Sturgeon at a greengrocer's in Edinburgh, urging voters to back her party to block Boris Johnson's Brexit.
So if people don't want to have further cuts to public services, if we don't want to be dragged out of Europe against our will and to have Boris Johnson as Prime Minister, then vote SNP to make sure we take our future into our own hands and build a better future for Scotland.
And in southwest London, the Liberal Democrats are concentrating their last drops of campaign energy on targeting Conservative seats, which voted to remain in the EU in the 2016 referendum. This has been a difficult campaign for the Liberal Democrats, their poll ratings sliding steadily throughout the 5 weeks, and their leader, Jo Swinson, excluded from the head-to-head televised debates. But in certain Remain-leaning seats, the party could yet still spring some surprises.
Every vote matters. We've got an amazing team hitting the campaign trail, and I still believe we can stop Boris Johnson, stop Brexit and build a brighter future.
The opinion polls suggest the Conservatives have just enough support to secure a majority government, but the margin of error in those polls is big enough to mean that a result could still go either way. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera, South West London.